Hey there guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII. In the last episode we returned to Cocoon from Grand Pulse, and there was an all-out war in the streets. So it looks like Bartandalus the Fal'Cie is trying to use Reigns by appointing him, reviving him and appointing him as the leader of the Sanctum. Thus is causing chaos and also opening trans gates from Pulse, releasing all the savage monsters from Grand Pulse onto Cocoon. Just then, Lightning and the crew returns to Cocoon and is trying to put a stop to Bartandalus' plans. Alright, so after you watch the spectacular scenes, one of my favorite scenes in this game by the way, you'll be thrown into an automatic battle with the Anavatapaka, or however you say that, Anavatapaka Warmich, which is the robot-like enemy that you first fought at the very beginning of the game with Lightning and Sazh. Well, you'll fight an upgraded version with Lightning and Odin alone. So you have Lightning and Odin. So in order to beat that battle really quickly and effectively, like I shown in the last video, all you have to do is use Razor Gale with Odin while in Gestalot mode, and then once you stagger the enemy, you're going to want to press Y or triangle to use Zanasuken, which is Odin's special attack. So if you manage to stagger the enemy, then finish it off with Zanasuken. It'll be a one-hit kill. If you fail to do that and stagger the enemy and then finish him off with Zanasuken, you'll have to wait in order to kill him off by staggering him again, because damage doesn't affect him and he's immune to everything. So then you'll have to restart with Lightning now instead of Odin, and you'll have to stagger him again in order to finish him off. So again, if you're having trouble with that battle, just keep using Razor Gale with Odin. Once the enemy is staggered, finish him off by using Zanasuken, which is Odin's final attack. After you beat the battle, you'll get the Sanctum Labs key item. Now the Sanctum Labs will open up the 12th shop at the save point. So if you go and check out the shops at the save point, you'll see that there is another update. So Plutus' workshop has some new items, such as the Mistiltean, which is a new weapon for Vanille, and the Lionheart. The Lionheart is awesome. Some people consider this the best weapon to upgrade for Lightning. This and the Axis Blade. I upgrade them both and then switch them whenever I need them. The Axis Blade is really good because it recharges the ATB gauge, so you can just constantly keep attacking with Lightning. But the Lionheart stats are definitely superior, and it also has that quick stagger, and you can't beat that. That quick stagger is something serious. So I wouldn't go ahead and buy the Lionheart yet, because we're going to be finding it. So once we find it, we're going to immediately start working on upgrades whenever we get the Gil. And overall, if you would want my personal opinion between the Lionheart or the Axis Blade, I'd have to say the Lionheart. The Lionheart is the shit, I'm not gonna lie. It's got that quick stagger, man. It beats that ATB recharge. It's a huge debate though all over the online facts and stuff. People are like, Axis Blade or Lionheart. Now don't get me wrong, the Axis Blade is more useful because you get it earlier in the game. So getting a weapon like the Axis Blade and being able to use it since like pretty much like the beginning of the game is definitely a benefit. But once you get the Lionheart and upgrade it, it's undeniable the Lionheart is better. But the Axis Blade is extremely handy, especially when fighting regular enemies. So I would have to say this: for regular enemies I go with the Axis Blade. For bosses I would go with Lionheart. But again, don't worry about buying it right now. We're going to get it for free out of a treasure ball soon. So that's the new stuff in the Plutus' workshop. And now we have access to the Sanctum Labs, the 12th shop at the save point. Here you can buy Platinum Bangles for 48,000, Royal Omelets for 200,000, and the Entite Ring for 120,000. So if you've been following this walkthrough, then you should have found the treasure balls with all of them, so that's really nothing new. However, we can buy it at the save point in case you did miss it, which is excellent. Alright, so before heading on, just go ahead and backtrack a little and take a time to look at the view. Now, you can tell that Square Enix really put some time into this city. Like, we're high above on some skyscraper, and if you look down, you can see the detail in the city, and it's really phenomenal. Definitely top-notch quality on Square Enix's part. Yeah, it's amazing. Just take some time to look down at that view. That's magnificent. Like, you really don't see nothing like that in games nowadays. Like, the graphics are good, but for details like that, that's really phenomenal. Alright, so with that taken care of, no treasure balls to be found back there, so you don't have to worry about exploring. There are, this is like a maze, pretty much. It's got a lot of areas and paths you can take. Some of them leading to treasures and some of them leading to dead ends. So after you've checked out the shop and admired the view, go ahead and make your way to the destination marker, which is further up ahead. Now there is treasure to be getting here, so make sure you watch carefully, and I'll show you guys where you can find the treasure balls in this maze-like area.
Pathetic. Pathetic.
Now also, you're going to want to make sure that you fight all enemies you come in contact with from here on out, because our Crystarium has expanded to stage 9, and it will expand one more time to the final stage, stage 10. So we're going to want to maximize our CP like we did before, so whenever our Crystarium does expand, we'll have the million CP stacked up, and we can immediately start purchasing upgrade crystals on the new Crystarium boards for the characters' primary roles. This way you'll get a huge head start and you won't have to put so much time into grinding later on. So fight all enemies you come in contact with, and we're going to work on getting up to 900,000 CP. I don't know if we'll be able to get that much from here to the end of the game, but I'm definitely hoping so. So we're going to fight all enemies you come in contact with. Now if you continue forward, you'll see some treasure balls in the distance. So we're going to go ahead and get that, but first let's take out the enemies in the way. We got another squad of enemies just a little bit further up.
Pathetic. Wide open. Eat this. Hardly worth the effort.
Also, you might have noticed that your battle team is a little bit messed up. I don't know why they did that, so we're going to have to rearrange our battle team. Put your active battle members that you like the best back in the team, and we're going to reset up some paradigms. Let's start off with the synergist, and then relentless assault. Next up, let's go ahead and get aggression, which is commando, Ravager, commando. Then we'll get combat clinic, which is medic, sentinel. Further down, let's go ahead and do medic, saboteur, synergist for even odds. And finally, Let's do Commando, Medic, Commando. Actually, let's do Ravager, Medic, Commando. Alright, and go ahead and put Relentless Assault as your active paradigm. Alright, so now it's very important. You might want to grab all the treasure balls in this area before advancing to the destination marker. So after you defeat the 3 Veralakai enemies, if you turn left and then turn left again, you'll find the first treasure ball that contains a lion heart, which is a new weapon for lightning, but we already covered that in detail. That's why I advise not to buy it out of the shop for 28,000, because we simply just found it like 20 steps ahead in the treasure ball. Now this is a great weapon, I'll say it again, but we don't have the means to upgrade it right now. So whenever we do start upgrading, I'll let you guys know, and I'll let you guys know how to upgrade it quickly and effectively to get it to max level. Alright, so after you get the lion heart, continue up, and at the big circle area you'll find a robot enemy. Alright, after clearing them guys out, continue ahead and take the path that leads straight ahead and then turn right immediately. Then head down the last path on the right. And here you'll come to the second treasure ball of this area. Go ahead and open it up for 9,240 gil. And that's all the treasure balls that can be found in this area. So go ahead and turn around and take the first left. And then turn right and left again. And then take the last path to the right. And this is your final chance to admire the view. Look at the detail. That is beautiful. Some serious detail went into making this area. That's for sure. Look at that. Such amazing graphics. You can see the huge and massive city of Eden below. This really shows how big the capital of Eden is. Alright, so after you're done, proceed to the destination marker.
Okay, I don't know about this.
If only we could fly.
We can jump.
Huh? What are you?
Nothing to it! See you ground
Wait a
side.
minute! You're all crazy!
Don't want to get left behind, do you? Just remember, don't drop the gizmo.
Bang! This thing? Okay! You could have won me!
That's how they get around on Cocoon.
That's how light gets around.
Let's go. Right.
Alright, so after jumping down below, you'll be on a single pathway blocked by enemies. There'll be a save point to the right. Let's go ahead and take these guys out.
Out of my way! As if there was any doubt.
Alright, so remember, we're fighting all enemies we come in contact with. We need to save up as much CP as possible. Save all your CP after you've maxed out your character's Crystarium for their primary roles. We need to get back up to max CP that can be stored. Alright, after taking out the second group, take out the third group.
Out of my way!
Alright, after you take care of the hounds, continue down the end of the pathway. And at the very end, you'll get into this battle.
Move! Through here! Station secure! Cavalry, stand down! Eden's under our jurisdiction.
Alright. So at the end of this, you'll be forced into the final battle on this road. Now, it's very important that there is a missable enemy alert in this battle. So for those of you guys who are going for all enemy intel, there is a missable enemy alert. When fighting this group of enemies, sometimes they will deploy a targeting beacon. If you do not libra the targeting beacon whenever the Sanctum Seraph is paired up with the Bulwarker, then you will not be able to get all enemy intel. This is your only chance to get it. You got one battle, so if you're going for all enemy intel, you need to be on your tippy toes. I'll show you once we get into the battle. So go ahead and start it off. And take out the Bulwarker first. Alright, so here it is. You need to give it about 10 seconds in battle. Make sure that you target the Bulwarker first, because if you take out the Sanctum Seraphs, they will not deploy the targeting beacon that you need to libra. So once you see it on the field, go ahead and libra it. This is your only chance. It only happens this one battle, so if you miss it, you will not be able to get all enemy intel. One final time. Whenever the Sanctum Seraphs are paired with the Bulwarker robot, Sometimes the Sanctum Seraphs will deploy a targeting beacon. If you do not Libra the targeting beacon, then you will miss it for good. You only got one chance at this, so if you're going for all enemy intel, you need to be on your tippy toes and make sure you do this. It is very, very, very missable. There's only one battle you can get this. So my advice for you is to take out the Bulwarker first. Don't take him out straight away, just start attacking him because he has more HP than the Sanctum Seraphs. If you take out both Sanctum Seraphs before they can deploy the targeting beacon, it's gone for good. The only thing you can do is retry the battle and hope for the best. Once you Libra the targeting beacon, go ahead and take out the Sanctum Seraphs.
You're done!
Be ready for the next fight.
Alright, after you take care of them, head over to the destination marker and activate.
So the cavalry's here to,
They're here for Orphan. If it's close to the Fal'Cie Eden, they're probably headed for the heart of the Sanctum.
Right. And if they destroy it, bad things are gonna happen. So long, Cocoon.
Then we better get there before they do.
damn straight.
Uh-oh. Let's move!
Alright, so after the scene, you'll be thrown into the battle with the Behemoth King. So this should be nothing. Go ahead and work on him like you would back on Grand Pulse. He has 487,000 HP. 487,620 HP. He has a stagger point of 650%, making it very hard to stagger him. And he absorbs lightning.
Time for another approach. Don't back down. Thanks.
So wait for him to change forms, and he will restore all of his HP. Then cast Deep Protect on him, and switch to Aggression and rip him apart. 4,000 CP for winning the battle.
We're never gonna make it.
Not with an attitude like that, we won't.
Alright, so after the event battle with the Behemoth King, you'll be on one of the main terminal roads, and it's littered with pulse enemies. Off to the left, you'll find a save point. and a couple civilians. And that's going to conclude this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII. I'll see you guys next time where we continue through the capital of the Sanctum, Eden.